Freedom Fox is back! But learn from my mistake. .3S still climbs. Alright, buddy. Update on the Freedom Fox. She's back. So we're going to do a Maiden here very soon. But I wanted to give a little backstory and what happened to get her back to where she's at. I know some of you have commented on my first video that this is a 3S only airplane. Based on the first version and what people knew, totally agree. And to try and excuse myself from being an idiot and not fully reading the manual or reading a section thinking I've put together a million planes and then just going for it. I got to page like 2 here, special, it says features and specifications, and I see the motor. I see that they have an upgraded 40 amp ESC that's 3 or 4 cell capacity, and then on about the wingspan, the length, the weight, easy to assemble and all that. Right then and there is where I stopped. I put the manual away. I assembled this puppy and I took it out and did the Maiden, threw it on 4S because I didn't read any further and I didn't see anything really that told me it wasn't. But that's not what you should do here. Just because it's capable doesn't mean the plane has been set up, tested, and equipped for a bigger cell battery. It does say underneath the features and specifications, it requires the transmitter and receiver and a 3S 18 to 2200 milliamp hour lithium polymer battery. So again, I got the features and specs, was excited, gung-ho, let's do this. You know, I thought after V1 that maybe they had upgraded it so it could do 3 and 4 cell. So I threw 4 cell in it, went for it. I know a couple folks have already commented that I'm pretty sure it's 3S Bird. Yep, you're right. It took me melting an ESC and then putting in a call to Flite Test to say what happened, what did I do wrong so that I don't do it again, as well as to see about getting the parts to get the Freedom Fox back in the air. So badass guys over there, they walked through everything that I did. They watched my video so they could see how the Maiden went, what I was doing, what battery I was using, where I was putting it. And basically they did their forensic dig and told me what I should have already known. You flew a 4S battery, it should have been a 3S battery. And that's why you melted it down, you overheated everything. Read your manual, read it all the way through. Double check if you're uncertain. I don't think I was uncertain, you know, shame on me for being all headstrong and going for it. But look at the battery they tell you to use and try to stick to that. It says 3S. I should have put a 3S. You learn a lesson from me. Check your manual, follow the manual. If it says a 3S battery, use a 3S battery. If it says 4S capable, doesn't matter. It's set up for a 3S battery. So Flite Test guys were great. They helped me out. I'm about to be back in the air now. So let's go Maiden this thing.
All right, so Maiden time. Got my 3S 2200 in here. Left, right, up, down. Left, right. All right, everything's thrown the right way. Maiden. Taxiing out. Taking off left to right. No, I don't think I set up cruise mode on this thing. Tell me 50% throttle. Little trim on the rudder, a little trim on the ailerons for the roll, but I think we're right back and in good shape. Great flying machine right here. .3S still climbs like crazy. That was awesome. Don't need a 4S in this thing. All right, throttle off pass. Glide it in. Almost a touch and go. Flying great. God, this thing flies good. Excellent. I'm gonna call it good right there and land it. Oh, too much tall grass. Walk of shame. Walk of shame. Throttle cuts on. Friggin' fantastic flying machine. Love this thing.
There you go. Remaiden's done. Flies great. First one flew great. Don't do 4S. What I gotta tell you? Do 3S. Just run it as a 3S. There's plenty of vertical there. It friggin' flies no different. I mean, I wasn't in the upper throttle quadrant on a 4S very much anyway until I did vertical pulls and crashed it because I burnt the ESC up. So 3S pulls up just fine. You saw it there. I mean, what can I say? Flite Test, great guys, great bunch of guys helped me out immensely getting that figured out. And I mean, the Widgeon's friggin' awesome. I've had it for a little over a year now, off the water many times. Also 3S bird and like 8 minutes of flight time, super efficient. These guys make great planes, efficient planes. And I don't know what to tell you, go get it. It flies badass, it lands slow. If the grass wasn't so tall, I wouldn't have nosed over, it would have been awesome. But anyway, awesome.